guys, welcome back to a new video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Okay, at the beginning of the year, I was like so on my game and I was so organized and I was like, yeah. And then within the last couple of weeks, I kind of like fell off the wagon a little bit and I'm not so organized anymore. This week I've kind of just been like working on like reorganizing myself and getting back on track. And I kind of just wanted to share with you guys like my tips and stuff on how to be organized and how to organize yourself once you've fallen off the wagon, especially if you're somebody that works for yourself like I am, and organization is like super key to productivity and, you know, getting paid. Instead of like sitting down and like just like talking for like 10 minutes in my room, I figured I would just like take you guys throughout my day, especially because today is like freaking super nice. It's like the nicest day we've had so far this spring. Today I'm going to be taking you guys along with me during my day, and I'm going to share with you guys my productivity tips, my organizational tips. I have some overlays that are going to go on top as well, so hopefully this video is interesting for you guys, because I don't know, I really like watching vlogs, so I thought maybe a vlog would be more interesting than a me sit down in my room and talk video. So just let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Do you want to see more vlogs? If you do like vlogs, I do 2 vlogs a week on my vlogging channel, which is always linked in the description box below, or you can just search up Life of Fallon Vlogs. So let's get on with the tips. But just before that, can you, I don't know if you can hear the birds, but it's just so beautiful outside right now and I just can't even. We're almost getting leaves, folks. So tip number 1 is to make a list. If you have a bunch of things to do, chances are you're probably not gonna remember what they are. Like, I literally have a list in my phone right now of the things I'm gonna talk about in this video. Like, I make lists for everything. I also plan my weeks, and basically my planner is just a to-do list for every day. So I break down the things that I have to get done during the week in the different days so that I don't like forget what I have to do, and I know when I have to get things done by. Write stuff down, I'm telling you. Whether it's on a piece of paper or in your phone, if you can cross it off, it makes you feel so much more accomplished, and it's just like so much easier to remember what the heck you have to do. We are going to the grocery store. But tip number 2, if you're like starting to get organized, and like especially if you like work from home, but even if you don't, try to keep your space clean or clean it up if it's messy. Yesterday I had to clean up my whole space because it was just getting out of hand. When stuff's not clean, I'm just like not productive. But once you have everything all cleaned up, it just makes you feel like you want to do some more stuff. And I always like to like do all my cleaning on Mondays. That's like at the beginning of the week, so that you have like the rest of the week to work in your clean space. Do you have any organization tips for us?
Huh? Pay attention.
I guess, yeah.
That'd be my biggest one.
Okay. Tip number 3, pay attention.
Follow your dreams, kids.
Okay, we're gonna pick up a watermelon while we're here. Tip number, I guess technically 4, because your tip was to pay attention. So tip number 4 is to use your time wisely. There's a saying that's like work smarter, not harder. So multitask where you can. I know it's not like applicable to like everything in your life that you do, but just kind of like how I'm making this video while I'm like grocery shopping, multitasking where you can, you know? Cuts down the time on what you're gonna have to do like a little bit, and you get to do 2 things at the same time. So it's a win-win situation. If I'm editing a video and it's gonna take an hour to render, I'm not just gonna sit there for an hour and wait for it. I'm gonna go do my laundry or do something else in the time that it takes for that to render, and then I'm gonna come back to it. So work harder. No wait, no, it's work smarter, not harder. Filling up the water jug. We got the goods, guys. We got the goods. And toothpaste. So I don't know if anyone else is like this. Personally, I hate doing the same thing for a really long time. Like, I don't like sitting and editing for like 8 hours straight. I think it just drives me crazy. So if you have anything like that you have to do, like if you're in school, like a big project or something, or anything that's like just gonna take a long time, instead of doing it all in one sitting, like divvy it up between days, or even like divvy it up throughout one day. I like to divvy it up with 30-minute intervals. So like you do 30 minutes of like one thing, and then you like do 30 minutes of a different thing, and then you can come back to that first thing, or you know, you can do 30 minutes of different things. But personally, I find that helps me a lot because I get my work done and it doesn't seem like I've worked that long on it, but I have, because it's just been separated. I feel like everyone says this, like don't like wait till the last minute to get your stuff done. But like when I was in school, that's what I always used to do, and just like wait till the night before to write a paper. But I'm telling you, if you just like write just a little bit every day leading up to the day like it's due or something, it makes it so much easier. So that is tip number 5. Guys, there's a freaking beaver. I can't zoom in any more than that, but it's a beaver. Is it a beaver or is it a
I think it's a
prairie dog?
Well, maybe.
Or a muskrat. Oh, no, he's gone into that pile. I think maybe he lives in there. I apologize for the lighting in this room. I know it's not very good, but tip number 6, I think, if you have something that you want to do every day, i.e. practicing piano like me, or practicing guitar, or working out, or getting your 10K steps, those are all of mine in case you're wondering. It's really beneficial, I find, to keep track of whether or not you're actually doing them every day, because you can like forget and you don't realize, and like it gets to like a week later and you haven't done any of the things you want to do. So what I do is in my planner, I have these like little check boxes, and like every day I do them, I just fill them in. And you know, once you get like the colors like all the way across, like you get like a streak, I guess, you kind of like, you're more apt to keep going with it rather than like skipping days, because it's, I don't know, there's just something really satisfying about like coloring in all the whole line without missing any of them. So that is tip number 6. Keep track of the things that you want to do every single day. So I'm about to do some editing, as you guys can see back here, but I wanted to go ahead and give you tip number 7. I think we're on number 7 anyway. If you're having like an off day, or like when, I don't know, when it just feels right, it's definitely okay to like step away from the routine schedule that you have set for yourself. If I have a list of things that I'm gonna do each in 30-minute intervals, and that day is like a super rainy, disgusting day, and like I just wanna lay in my bed and edit all day, I'm just gonna do that instead, because I feel like I'm gonna be more productive doing what I like, you know, what feels right, rather than trying to force myself to do things that I'm just like not into that day, you know? So like, don't force it if it's not feeling right. I mean, obviously if you have like, if you're in school and like a paper's due like the next day, you kind of have to force it. But like, I mean, like if you can get away from like forcing yourself to do things that you're just really not feeling, make sure you do that, because you're gonna put so much more effort into something when you're like in the mood for it and you're feeling it, you know? So it's definitely good to plan, but it's not a terrible thing to deviate from your list or from your plan for like one day, or sometimes even like a week. You know, sometimes you just have an off week, or a week where you're just not feeling your schedule, and that's okay. Just be productive in your own way, and yeah, it's okay to deviate from your list or your schedule for a little amount of time. It's like, I don't know, it's getting close to 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my final tip for today, which is, when you fall off the wagon, you don't have to wait till a certain milestone, and you don't have to like be like, oh, I'm off the wagon, I'm done for good, I can't be organized, I can't do whatever I'm trying to do. All you gotta do, just start fresh the next day. Just like cut your losses, basically, move on. It's okay if you like didn't track whatever you were supposed to be tracking. It's okay if you like, you know, fell off the wagon in your organization for a little bit. Just start fresh on a Monday, or even just like the next day. Just start fresh, everything will be fine. Basically, just start your organization just all over again. That's really the only way to do it, because when you fall off the wagon, you can't stay off the wagon. You have to get back on and drive the wagon. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was like kind of different, so just let me know in the comments down below if we liked it or if we hated it, and I will see you guys very soon in the next one, which I think is going to be a thrift flip. So I will see you guys then. Bye!